Hi everybody, Nancy here. Well, it's ZoomNotes new release day today. We now have version 8.5.15 and Ed did a video on it. So I haven't gone through and figured out what I want to say about it yet, but there's a couple of things that I do definitely want to mention because I just know that you want to know this. Okay. First of all, when you do that straight line thing and you create this rounded text down here at the bottom, the one thing you definitely want to do is go to Customize and turn off Connect, Start, and Connect In. The way straight line works is it's kind of made to build flow charts and such. So when you draw a line, it will suck up to an object that it's near. And if you're not careful and you let whatever picture run past it, it'll chase it. It will hook up to that picture and it will follow that picture wherever it goes, and it'll do some fun stuff to your lettering. So just be aware that you want to turn that. I'm betting that you want to turn that Connect Start and Connect End off. All right, that's one thing. And another thing about the tabs, right now, honestly, historically, my go-to was always to put a black border around my tabs. But you need to know that the border is the color of the highlight. So if you say you want a black border, then you're not going to be able to see. If I go down here and I select Saturday, let me get my pencil, click on Saturday. See, the highlight is that black line going around it. So it's not a good idea to have that if you've got a black tab, because see, right now I'm on the Monday and you can't see the highlight. So you want to make the border a contrasting color from your tab so that you'll be able to see it. You know, like I personally would, now that I see that my font's gold and it shows up good, I would make sure that my border line is something like that. All right, it could be white, it could be anything that's going to show up on the black. All right, that's another little tip about that. Now, oops, I did not mean sorry, I didn't mean to hit that arrow. Oh goodness. Now we wait. All right, back again. And another thing, this is important to me. I love this particular feature that I'm about to tell you about. I'm going to go back to Monday. Using the favorites toolbar just got better. If you look at, right now, mine is up here at the top. That's my favorites toolbar. Now, if you look at that and you go through the different groups that you may have created, each one of these groups I created for a specific purpose. Well, unless, 6 months from now, if I'm taking Bible notes and I want to use a particular highlighter and a particular this, I may have already forgotten and what pen and what highlighters I used for that particular document. And there's, going through this doesn't help at all. However, he's changed this now. If you click on the gear, I can look at this now and see, oh, these are my handwriting pens. And if I go, well, you have to use next group. Click on next group. And this is my Bible notes. I use this highlighter. I use this pen to do the writing. And it becomes important at this point to, when you go to the I, this is where you can change the name of it down at the bottom. Go ahead and give it a name so that you know what that pen is for. And that goes for all the things that are your favorites now. It's important to be smart about how you name everything so that when you're not, you don't have to go through, well, let me look at this I and see what that is. You know, you don't have to do that anymore. All you have to do is look right here. It's a beautiful thing. Go to next group, and that changes the pens at on the favorites bar, and I can see, oh, okay, this is the pen I use to highlight that journal, okay, or I use this gel pen for whatever purpose. I love it. I love it. And now if you click on the right arrow, that closes that window. That still works the same way it always did. But if you click on the gear and do next group, that scrolls both the favorites toolbar and the groups names. And same holds through if I change my thing to tables. Here are the tables that I use. And I created those for specific purposes, but looking at that, I can't remember. And, you know, sometimes they're solid black because of the nature of the table. So if I click on this now, oh, okay, that's still one by one. Okay, I know what I use that for. And there's one for 0.4.4. I know what I use that for. I use that for making handwriting neat. By the way, that's what I use it for. All right, so now if I go to the next group, here are some new other tables. See, like I have this one table right here that when I draw it, it's a 1 by 1, and I use that because for a couple of things. I can use it for sizing whenever I pull in a favorites, or a symbol. I'm trying to find something here. I can click on it and use that for size, or I can use it for text if I delete that. The table's still there. It's a red square. If I click on the text, my little box is there for typing, and I can identify what goes in that box, what the text is, what your font is. That's what I was trying to say. All right, so that's why I have that 1 by 1 table that I can just, but the beauty of favorites, I hope you guys are using favorites because they're just so neat. You know, I can quickly say, oh, I want this table, and click on that and draw it. Or if I have that already open and I click on a different table, it automatically changes it. And again, it's important that you have it named so that you know what the heck you're using it for. I love this next group function. Love it. And again, it's for anything that you can do saved. See, if I go over here on the table and click on that, it's the same list. And, you know, you create your favorites, and of course they show up under style. They're down at the bottom here. And you can add your name here too. So, you know, there's always multiple ways of doing everything. But take advantage of all this new stuff. I love this new function. Click the gear and it pops up the information. If you want to create a new group, you click on the plus. No, I got to go to group. Sorry. Go to the groups and click on the plus, and it offers a new group, and I give it a name and do save, and that makes it the current list. And now I can do, no, cancel, go back. And now if I do plus, see, it adds that table that is highlighted that I have here. And I would need to right then go ahead and give it a name. Click on the I and go to the bottom and type in a name. Do save, and now I know what that table is good for. All right, that's that's all I'm going to talk about today. I just wanted to be sure you guys saw that because that takes me to my happy place, okay? All right. Y'all have a great day here. Bye.